Somebody gotta do it. Hey, somebody gotta do it. Yeah. Hey.
Turn the TV off.
Hello out there.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. And the starting lineup for Miami, Adebayo and Ware together inside. Then it's Norman Powell, then there's Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the 2. And for the Spurs, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Carroll in at the point. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Grant.
Well, it depends on the player, BA. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Now here's Mitchell. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Here's Carroll. To the inside. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist from Wembanyama.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Adebayo. He played a great game against Charlotte. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Pulls up on the wing. Larson, no good.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Pass to Carroll. San Antonio moving the ball around. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Larson.
Bob Rooks has successfully joined the channel.
Kept alive. The fader, and Adebayo with the nice bucket inside.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell against Powell. The baseline J. Vassell can't get it to go. The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And there's the screen. Here's Larson, and here's Adebayo, covered by Johnson. Takes one from 10 feet. Rebound by San Antonio. Let's check in with our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Ali. San Antonio trailing here. One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
Now here's Adebayo. Ooh, poked away. Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Castle goes in, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Adebayo puts up a 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Adebayo's got 7 points. Spurs trail by 3. Wembanyama, screen on Powell, and it's Vassell penetrating. The 3 from Wembanyama. Adebayo grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Powell passes to Adebayo. Here's Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. Adebayo, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Castle for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Ware. Banked it in off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Spurs have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Johnson. The 11-footer. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
That is a shot that Johnson continues to do damage with. His mid-range game is evolving before our eyes.
And he lobs it up top. Back come the Spurs in transition. Vassell left side. Castle outside. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. The 3. The Spurs rebound. Here's Carroll. No good from outside. Miami leading by 3. Outside Mitchell. And here's Ware. Good D by Wembanyama.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
That one drops. He ties it up. Last season, Wembanyama averaged over 3 threes and just shy of 4 blocks per game. An unprecedented combination, Richard.
Brook Lopez and Kristaps Porzingis are the only other 2 players to average 2 blocks and 2 threes in the same season. Obviously, based off the numbers, Wemby is on another level.
Here's Carroll. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Wembanyama. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Wembanyama with the mean finish.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. So it's Miami now, coming off a win against the Hornets.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Now here's Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Pass to Larson. Can they get it? Not going to go that time.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Carroll. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Substitution here for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Harper, he's checked in for Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Castle. Heat trail by 4. Pass to Larson. Barnes against Adebayo. To end the drought. And he sinks the layup. Adebayo's got 9.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Down low. Cornet can't hit. Miami has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Back to Mitchell. The 3. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Fox outside. Inside. Cornet with it. Working on Ware. From deep, Harper. The rebound by Ware. The Heat with the lead. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Carroll. Gets a very good look and converts. Carroll's got his 2nd basket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Man, just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Now here's Fox. 14 points for him last game against Toronto.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Powell, and it's Cornet with a rebound. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 3-point game.
Saw the play develop, and Barnes got out in front to get the score.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Different look for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornet, and Sohan subbed in for Carroll. So it's Miami now. They trail by 1. And the 3 off target. Well, the Spurs shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Fox outside. Wembanyama screen. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Rozier. He picked up 15 in their last win against Charlotte. Pass to Fontecchio. Rozier against Fox. Now here's Fontecchio from the arc. Drills it from deep.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Sohan outside. Right side, Wembanyama. Fox outside. Fires for three. Knocks down the long J. Fox has got his second basket on the night.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Three-pointer Rozier. Harper pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Sohan. No luck on that one. Some solid D from Jaquez. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. On the wing, Rozier. Miami moving it around. Here's the 3. Jaquez, no good. Here's Sohan. Drives to the hoop.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Rozier. Good work defensively by Fox. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Spurs leading by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Terry Rozier is out there with Smith. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Jovic in at the 5. Now here's Rozier. No made baskets yet. Jaquez. Three-pointer off the mark. Barnes passes to Sohan. Here's Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox outside. Fires from deep. Rebound Miami. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Fontecchio, the pass to Jaquez. Here's Jovic. He had 9 points in his last time out. Clock at 4. Here's Fontecchio. Off the mark there with a 3. Spurs lead by 5. Harper passes to Sohan. Outside for Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Fox against Rozier. Pass to Jaquez. Fontecchio outside. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Fox. Sohan, the pass to Fox. Back to Sohan for 3. Some solid D from Jaquez. Heat trail by 5. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. BA, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. One of the skilled slow-down finishers. That's Harrison Barnes.
Oh, you've seen it out on the break, full speed, then suddenly that half-speed deceleration layup. That's a signature play from HB. The defense flies by, and he usually banks one in.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Adebayo's checked in for Fontecchio. Larson comes in for Smith, and Mitchell subbed in for Rozier. Here's Jovic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The three is up. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's this combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
He's checked in for San Antonio. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The Spurs, 4th.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 0-2 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
Here's Larson. Rebound by San Antonio. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Here's Jovic. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Jaquez. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And getting where he wants to go. Harper's drive can be so sudden.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Back come the Spurs in transition. Stolen. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Larson. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. It's Adebayo, high post. No good. Unable to win this run. San Antonio leading by 12. The 3 from Barnes. Sinks the tray. Barnes has got 5.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Jovic. Back to Mitchell. Here's Jovic. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Fox with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Here's Carroll. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Ware's checked in. Heat trail by 15. Mitchell finds Jaquez. Miami moving it around. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Larson. Now here's Ware. Covered by Wembanyama. Outside Adebayo. Beyond the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Fox outside. Pass to Carroll. Fires the three. Larson with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Now here's Sohan. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. And Mitchell over to help. Pass to Carroll. Takes the three. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
And for the Heat, they're shooting a low 26% from the field. Here's Larson. They need this. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Fox. Give him 8 points now. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jaquez against Barnes. Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. Bam! Hammers it down!
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Mitchell, and again, it's Miami from deep.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Barnes. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Fox. And Miami with a change here too. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Jaquez. San Antonio leading by 12. Castle outside. Pass to Carroll. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now Ware. Outside Mitchell. Here's Larson. Jacks up a three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Vassell outside. 4-3. Rebound Miami. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Mitchell. Johnson against Adebayo. Adebayo brushes off the contact inside.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
There's a screen. Pass to Vassell from behind the arc. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Fades back. Carroll with the rebound.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And the Heat with possession. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to Ware. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And now just a 5-point San Antonio lead. Now here's Castle. Now here's Vassell, down low. Here's Carroll, launches it. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown from Miami.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And he's good on the first of 3. And with this Heat team resetting towards youth, some encouraging signs, Grant.
Yeah, Tyler Hero becoming an all-star. Their top pick, Kel'el Ware, stepped in as a starter and produced. They'll need continued growth to get back to the top of the East.
He hits the second from the line. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
And he makes all 3. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Johnson. Out top Castle. Shot clock at 5. And here's Vassell from the arc. The 3-ball. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Offline with a 3.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Pass to Carroll. Fires the 3. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Cornette sets a screen from deep. The shot by Carroll, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Powell passes to Mitchell. Takes a 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Spurs lead by 8. Outside Johnson. Pulls it. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey everybody, Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings.
Looking at San Antonio, they've tripped up lately, but the talent is there. They still have time to figure out things and get back on track.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. but they are built to go the distance. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Here's Carroll. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Carroll in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Back to Castle. 3-pointer. Mitchell grabs a miss. Heat trail by 8. Outside Adebayo. Here's Ware. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Wembanyama, screen on Powell. And here's Vassell from the arc. Nails it from 3. Vassell's got his second bucket of the night.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Larson, no good. Spurs lead by 9. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, BA. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Adebayo against Johnson. Bam, doing what he does best.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Carroll. He's got 10. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound Miami. Larson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Powell. Lets it go from 11. Adebayo, no good. Spurs lead by 11. And here's Castle. Left side, Wembanyama. Up top, Johnson. Shot clock at 3. Castle for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Ware's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Powell against Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Goes to the fadeaway. Wembanyama's got 13.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. trail by 11. Pass to Larson. Outside Mitchell. Now here's Adebayo. The three is up. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 7 tonight.
Yeah, early in his career, Adebayo couldn't stretch the floor. That's changed.
Now here's Johnson. They get it again. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Castle. Just 4 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Powell. Now Adebayo. To the inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Miami shooting their first foul shot of the night.
At the line for the Heat. Ware. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Spurs lead by 10. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
So it's Miami now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Mitchell. There's the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. They led by as many as 18. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Castle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. It's a 14-point game. Powell outside. Miami moving it around. Adebayo, a screen on Vassell. Wow, that's good.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Carroll. 12 points for him. Castle outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 11. To the middle. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Vassell passes to Carroll. He buries it from 3. Carroll's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Larson. Outside Adebayo. Over Johnson. Adebayo, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Castle. Larson with a rebound. Larson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Adebayo, a screen on Castle. Larson, no good.
Great defense. Can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
Vassell outside. Pass to Carroll. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Miami.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's Powell on the wing, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Mitchell. There's the triple. The shot off that time.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Castle finds Johnson. On the wing, Vassell lets it go. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And that's now 7 points for Devin Vassell.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Now here's Ware, covered by Wembanyama. Miami, no good that time either.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production. Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
To the left wing. Ware, the screen. Here's Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fires it from 18. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 14. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Drops one in from the wing. Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A line change here for San Antonio. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. Fontecchio's checked in for Larson. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Fox. Give him 8. Attacking Fox.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Heat trail by 14. And here's Rozier. He's scoreless. A minute 53 left in the third quarter of the game. The shot won't fall. Oh, some solid defense from Fox.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
First free throw is good.
And the son of NBA champion Ron Harper, Dylan is an intriguing player. He went 2nd overall in the draft, a versatile combo guard who plays with a lot of confidence.
Miami making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Well, RJ, some rebuilds go better than others. Wouldn't you say the Spurs are off to a good start?
Oh, they've got their cornerstone in Wembanyama. along with an array of young talent and plenty of picks. They look to compete now and for years to come, I would think so.
That free throw good from Rozier. And so he makes both from the line.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Harper. Jaquez covers. Pass to Fox. 5 on the clock. Here's Harper from outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Harper's got 7.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Here's Harper. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
The Rook, Dylan Harper, showing some power.
And it's Rozier with the ball for Miami. Outside Adebayo. Lets a floater go. Sohan with a rebound. And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Fox, that's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Rozier. Pass to Fontecchio. Three-pointer. The shot no good. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th quarter. Jovic and Bam play together inside. Terry Rozier is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3. Fox against Rozier. And it's Fox missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Fontecchio's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 19. On the wing, Fox. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Heat.
After he pulled off that rare crossover, he had nothing left for the finish.
Rozier, and he makes it on the layup.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Wembanyama. This one for 3. That's good from Fox on the assist from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists now tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. No good on that one. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here.
Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
And he's good on the second.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Now here's Fox. And he can't bank that one in.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Back to Fontecchio. Pass to Adebayo. Over Wembanyama. And they pick up 2. Adebayo's got 12 points in just the second half.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Now here's Fox. Wembanyama down low, working on Adebayo. Wembanyama's shot is good.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Pass to Jovic. And here's Jaquez. Miami moving it around. Left side Adebayo. Over Wembanyama. Adebayo, no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for San Antonio from deep. Harper. Rebounded by Jovic. Fontecchio, right side. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
That's what happens when you try to challenge Wemby. If you don't know, now you know.
The shot by Sohan, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
There's a screen. Wembanyama up top, hounded by Adebayo. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Adebayo in the post, covered by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 21. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Jaquez grabs the board. The Heat have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. On the wing, Rozier shoots over Harper. And again, no good by Miami.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive